Hey guys, I just wanted to give you guys an update. Uh, well, I decided to go ahead and pull the plug early, and I decided to buy myself a Toyota Prius now. Okay, so I still have my Nissan Leaf that I have, my 2014 Nissan Leaf S. I still have it. I'm on lease until May. To May 18th. So the thing is, I'm stuck in that, but I figured, why should I wait and be restricted when wintertime comes? And in the wintertime with the Leaf, you can get a range of maybe 40, 50 miles, depending on the outside temperature. So I just can't do that for another winter. So I went ahead, bought myself a nice used Prius, and it's pretty nice. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that, do a full walk around and overview of it, but it's pretty nice though. Okay, so this is my 2010 Toyota Prius, and I actually bought it in Decatur, Indiana. I'm here in Toledo, Ohio, so that's about 97 to 100 miles away. And if you look here, you notice it's in pretty good condition. It's got its little things about it because it's used. But it's pretty nice though. It's got 182,000 miles on it. It's a Toyota Prius trim level 1, so it doesn't have the nav or anything else like that, but that's okay. It doesn't have the backup camera. As we walk around here, I'll go ahead and show you. It's got a little, like little things on it, like a scratch there, but I mean, no big deal. Everything is totally pretty good on it. I mean, as far as 182,000 miles can bring, I'm very pleased with it actually. And it's got, only thing is, it doesn't have the wheel cover back here. This is the actual rim, and see how it's got the wheel covers. There's actual Toyota wheel covers. These are just plastic. These are just a cheap plastic, or not cheap, but they're just plastic. And I do need new tires. That's the only thing. It was sold as is, so I need to get new tires. I'm going to go ahead and buy a couple of those at a time because I can't afford to get all four. But yeah, no rust or anything. See, it's come pretty well, darn nice. Very clean, and I'm very pleased with it. 182,000 miles on it. I only paid $6,700. It was $62, and then the dealer documentation fees and all that other baloney, state tax for Indiana, that jacked it up to about $67. And I actually have another $100 to pay for Ohio. So that's the thing, but it'll be about, all in, it'll be about $68. So we go ahead and look inside here. I'll show you guys. You see, it's got automatic everything. It's very nice, clean. It was just recently detailed before I got it. Floor mat's still in there. I haven't taken that out yet. And so yeah, it's pretty clean in here. And we walk around here. Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you guys, it's got this cool feature where you can touch the button on the door and it'll actually lock it. It'll lock all four doors if you hit it twice, I think, and just the driver's door if you hit it once. Then if I want to get in, I just put my hand behind it. Yeah, there you go. See? If you hear that, and then you hear this, listen for this sound. That's pretty nice. I don't even have that on my Leaf, but it's a nice car. This was actually made in Japan, along with, all the Prius are actually made in Japan. So if we go ahead and come around back here, we'll take a look. See how clean this is? Recently detailed before I bought it. I just need to get an oil change. It's got a couple little stains there, but I'm not worried about it. It's got 6 speakers. We'll walk around the back here, we'll take a look. It's got the nice touch sensitive handle, which is just like my Leaf. I got the tonneau cover. the tonneau cover is $100 value right there. I got one bag in there, but if we take the tonneau cover off, you can see how big that is. Look at that. That's amazing. And we move my bag over here. See, look at that. So it's got a nice storage compartment there. I think there's a space saver under there. I'm not sure. I don't care. I'm going to have roadside assistance anyway. So if we just go ahead and put this back up there. Let's see here. Shoot. There we go. Got it. I'll go ahead and close that up. And we'll go around side here and boot it up for you. And see it. Open the door. I've got, alright, let's see here. And the thing about the Prius that I've noticed is different. The Prius is actually, it doesn't have a nice boot up sound. So you just put your foot on the brake. I have the push button right here. And just a little beep. And I do have to do an oil change on it. I don't know if you could see that. I've got to do that. We can switch over here. Let's see, I don't even think, yeah, it doesn't have a 5-minute readout yet, but that's my past consumption, which is not bad. I mean, I actually drove it 123 miles to get back home. 123 miles. I was doing 85 on the highway, okay? And I was doing 85 miles an hour most of the time. I'd say about half the trip was at 85, the other half was at 65 miles an hour. And I was getting 44 miles to the gallon when I was at 85. Okay, so that's pretty good. Not bad at all. And we'll go ahead and we'll take a look here. Go ahead and you can see it's got this nice hybrid layout. I've got this nice touch tracer technology. See how I'm hitting the display and the trip? That's my finger on there. They even gave me half a tank of gas. See, so I'm down to 2 bars, I guess you could say. And I got to get gas. But if you look over here, and if I go ahead and I hit my trip meter, it'll show you. It says, I don't know if you could see that. It actually does say, it has a little picture of a car with a little arrow to the gas pump in the bottom left corner. And it says 90 miles I can go on my 2 bars here over on the gas gauge. One thing I wanted to make mention of with the Prius is that under speeds of about 25 miles or less, it'll actually run entirely on the electric motor, and as long as the battery holds up. I mean, if the battery level drops down to 2 bars, then the gas engine will actually kick in to regenerate electricity. So that's pretty cool, though. And and you'll actually see there on the little diagram of the little energy monitor, there, you'll see the arrows will whipsaw back and forth, and it's completely beltless drivetrain. There's not any belter or like timing belt. I don't think there's a timing chain, but I think there's no belts or anything. This was one of the first conventional engines or hybrid engine to not require any belts. So no accessory belt, serpentine belt and all that. But it's pretty impressive technology, though, I will say. Sometimes the electric motor will just run move the car down the road, and you'll see the arrows head from the battery to the electric motor to the front wheels. And sometimes you'll see the internal combustion engine and the electric motor all work together. That's why they call it hybrid synergy drive. But it's pretty interesting. Even the AC is electric. So as I sit here, if I turn on the AC, the engine will kick on automatically and generate electricity to top off that battery, and then it'll shut off about maybe a half a minute to a minute later. So it's pretty impressive technology. I'm very impressed with it. I don't mind dealing with it, you know, I really don't. Not until I can either get a Volt or a Tesla down the road someday soon. Okay, but that's not bad. I mean, I am very pleased with that. Very pleased. And I love electric vehicles and everything, but this is going to have to be good enough for me. I don't find this to be too bad of a compromise, but yeah, I mean, it's not bad, you know. And the interior is nice. Everything's clean here. It's got nice carpeting. I've got the little 12-volt cigarette lighter. It's got automatic climate control, and I can set it to auto, and I could do it tells me the outside temperature. It handles everything. AC blows really cold. It's very nice. I keep that off to save on the mileage. I didn't get the nav or anything, so that, unfortunately, I don't get the backup camera, but that's okay. But you know, that's all right. I don't mind that. I do get cruise control, which is something I totally didn't realize this was for, because I don't have it on my Leaf. So I'm not even used to having cruise control anymore for the last 2.5 years, you know. So, but that's amazing. I got cruise control. I don't have to hurt my foot anymore while I'm driving long distances. But yeah, that's what's up with that. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's a good kind of middle ground between electric vehicle and gasoline engine vehicle. And I don't really, you know, I'm not excited about having to go back to the gas pump, but I will say that Toyota has made the transition back to the gas pump not as painful, because I've got that. I don't have a needle. I don't like that. I didn't want the needle. I like that the all digital dash. It kind of makes a buffer between the old days with you know, having to put the gas in there and everything, and the new days with the electric, you know, EV transportation. So now I'm looking at my gas gauge, thinking of in terms of percentages and how many miles I can go. I'm not thinking of it as like a plunger that goes up and down like on an old-fashioned gas car. All right, so that's the thing. It's kind of like a buffer point. That's what hybrids are. They're just kind of like a middle ground, a transitionary technology. But for me, being at the point I am in my life, I can't really afford to get, you know, a Tesla. And I want to drive up, when I move to Florida next year, in about 8 to 12 months, I want to be able to drive up here for a week and just drive up 1,100 miles and just be up here and then drive another 1,100 miles back. I don't want to have to fiddle with charging and all that stuff. I can't do that. That just can't happen. And I don't have all that, you know, time. And now maybe if I had a Tesla, you know, or maybe if I had a Volt, that'll be probably in the next 10 years. That'll be my next logical step, will be going to the Volt. I would love to have a Volt, but I paid 62 plus taxes on this. So, and this was a gem. It's a one owner, by the way, one owner vehicle. They drove it 26,000 miles a year, which implies to me it was mostly highway. But hey, it looks like a vehicle that was really well taken care of. All the original owner's manuals, even the owner that had it, all their information is still from when they bought it. It shows the original sales receipt from when they bought it. It's still in the glove compartment. So anyway, I just wanted to, you know, kind of tell you guys about that. That's what I've been doing. I got that a couple days ago, but I had to wait and get it insured and everything. But yeah, I got to do an oil change on this yet. That's the only thing that sucks, because, you know, I just got it and now I got to do it. It's $50, because, by the way, it's the Toyota Prius is full synthetic oil, which is, you know, like, wow. That's about twice the amount of money I used to pay with my Oldsmobile 88. But anyway, it's, you know, but I can go about 7,000 to 10,000 miles in between oil changes too. So that's kind of gonna get that, and having to get gas is gonna take some getting used to, because I'm used to driving around for basically nothing with the Nissan Leaf. Now, like I say, I still will have the Nissan Leaf for 8 more months, so I'll be alternating back and forth. Most of my local driving, is going to be with the Leaf still until the lease is up. And then when I need to go out and about, or if I just feel like driving it, then I'll go ahead and I'll drive my Prius. So, but I just wanted to touch base with you guys and show you guys that. And alrighty then. Well, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And have a great day. Alright, bye-bye.